So the voice there of Red 1, Wing Commander Jace Hawker. And that's our new surprise for 2008, the crowd rear arrival. The aircraft moving now into 9 arrow formation.
Yeah, she's ringing him up all the time, yeah. Well, he's just blowing a good decision at him. So,
and out to your left hand side there, 9 arrow formation. Apologies, 8 arrow formation. To your left hand side, keep an eye on the outside aircraft there. Should move now to feathered arrow. Red 9 there, with his smoke on there, just flying the feathered arrow formation. And Red 1 there, just conducting a weather survey of the area, checking that the cloud is indeed fit for this next manoeuvre. Pilots now moving into shuttle formation. The lead aircraft there is Red 1, Wing Commander Jace Hawker. And on his right hand side, high above us there at 2,500 feet.
Holding wing now. Pulling up.
And the boss there call and pulling up now as we move into our new manoeuvre for the full pattern now, having started in the rolling display. Pilots now moving into Diamond 8 formation. On the left hand side there is Red 3, Lieutenant Mike Ling. We initially started in a rolling display, but the red arrows we can switch between our full and our flat at any stage during the display. Force says the boss calls coming left now. A bit more about Red 3, he's the second of our new pilots, originally comes from the southeast, inspired to join the Royal Air Force after seeing the red arrows at the Biggin Hill Airshow for where he lives. But to your left hand side, a Diamond 8 formation for the Diamond 8 bend. Pilots now moving into Phoenix formation. A wonderful straight edge, the formation almost 200 feet apart. But remembering also that the pilots are all fast jet operational pilots. They've all come from the fast jet operational aircraft, Tornado, originally Jaguar and the Harrier. No Typhoon pilots yet, I'm sure that will change very soon. And we return to the fast jet operational squadrons after our 3 years on the Red Arrows, but to your left hand side now with the red, white and blue for the Phoenix bend. As the boss calls, reversing right now. These voice commands allow the pilots to anticipate the manoeuvres, keep the formation precise. Pilots now moving back into the 8 arrow formation. Pilots take their reference from the lead aircraft alone, Red 1 alone. So in the bumpy case, arrow roll. They're calling holding the bank now. Smoke off, go. Pilots now moving back into short diamond formation. If you look at the lowest aircraft, it's Red 4, Squally Leader Graham Duff. Reds 4 and 5 now moving forward into flanker position. Red 4, Squally Leader Graham Duff. Duffy, as he's known, is the last of our 3 new pilots this year. Comes from Cumbria, former Jaguar and Hawk instructor. Also served with the Royal Air Force Mountain Rescue. If we look now directly to your front now, Reds 4 and 5 are going to fly the flanker to Eagle rollback. And the boss there now pulling up as we fly the Eagle quarter clover, the loop with a twist. The aircraft there slowing down to only 150 miles an hour. And the boss there, Red 1, still able to fly the full pan. The aircraft now speeding back up to 400 miles an hour for the Eagle Bend. The aircraft there maintaining that 400 mile an hour display pan speed. The aircraft only 6 feet apart.
Holding the back, down, 5, big, Lancaster, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The pilot's now moving into Lancaster formation. You'll have seen the Lancaster display earlier this afternoon. This is the Red Arrows version of it. And we put this in to commemorate the 90th anniversary of the Royal Air Force, which the Royal Air Force celebrated on the 1st of April this year. And the Red Arrows, we celebrated that by leading that combined formation of Typhoons over central London. So with the 4 aircraft simulating the 4 engines, let's remember the service of the Royal Air Force servicemen and women in the past 90 years. So to your right, the Lancaster roll. And as we complete the Lancaster roll, our version of a famous, wonderful aircraft.
Holding the back, down, 5, big, 8 4, 5.
Pilot's now moving into 8 hour again. Middle of that left-hand wing is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Andrew Keith. Pilot's now moving into Swan formation. In the middle of that left-hand wing is Andrew Keith, Red 5 in his 2nd year on the team. He was also born in New Zealand, and in 2002 with his colleague Simon Ray, Red 2, transferred to the Royal Air Force and is a former Harrier jump jet pilot before serving on the Reds. So if you look for the nose lights of the Hawk aircraft out to your left-hand side, emerging out of the dark skies. Pulling up now for the Swan to Kite loop. There, the aircraft now in kite formation, with Red 1 flying the tail of the kite. The pilots emerging through their own smoke now as they complete the kite bend. Half of the Red Arrows display there, the grace and precision of the 8-ship formation display. Now moving into the second half of the display, the dynamic and thrilling second half. The opposing passes. You increase the speed, increase the G. This should be flying this first half of the display at 400 miles an hour. Now going to increase that to 500 miles an hour in places. And double the G from 3 to 4G up to 8G in places. We're going to split the formation